am Starla.
I'm Mick.
And we are
our Fast-Paced Games. Yeah!
And welcome to our preview of Kalypso, sponsored by Inside Up Games.
Family, it's water everywhere, and I do mean everywhere. Family, this game is coming to Kickstarter very soon. So here's Starla with an overview of this very wet, and I mean wet, game.
Kalypso is a competitive tile-laying survival game in which players draft and place tiles to expand their floating settlements. Each settlement requires careful management of resources, structures, and survivor movement across a modular shifting board. Strategic tile placement creates powerful synergies, while weather events introduce unpredictable challenges. Shared objectives encourage cooperation, but limited resources fuel competition. Victory comes to those who can balance efficiency, adaptability, and survival in an ocean world where every choice carries weight. This game can be played solo, co-op, or competitive, and it delivers a fresh challenge every voyage. All right, this is Kalypso.
Yes, this is Kalypso. It's water everywhere.
Yes.
And we have to make our civilization because the waters rose and the cities disappeared.
Yes.
It's water world.
And you're getting all your materials out of these little whirlpools.
Yeah, those vortexes just came up. They came out of nowhere, and they're doing good for you.
Yeah, they're giving you things.
Yeah, I don't know how that is happening, that a whirlpool is saying, hey, I'm going to be nice to these survivors.
Yeah.
And just supplies keep bubbling up.
Yeah, they keep bubbling up. And so you're drafting your tiles, you're placing them on your board, and you've got different things you're trying to do. You've got goals, and you kind of can help your opponents, or you can hurt them by giving them goals that you pretty much know they either can reach or can't reach, because you're going to be drafting cards and giving cards back and forth. But what I really think is interesting about the game is the way you build your worlds.
Yeah.
So you have to put three icons together, and then you'll get another icon on top of it that will give you different things. Like for right here, I had 3 icons of metal, so I was able to build a ship. And I was able to put my ship out here in the water so I can fish and make sure my survivors have food. But in order to fish, I had to get 3 of the garden icons, or the food icons, so that I could build a net, which will allow me to get fish. So I have my boat out here, I've got my net here, so I can go fishing and make sure my survivors are able to eat.
And what's the really cool thing about it, the buildings are double-sided. They're multiple use, where on like the garden, you can either, with the green, you can either do a garden, or you can turn it over and you can make a net.
Yes.
So it's
things
either or. Yeah, things to help you eat and things to help you score too. And you know, like when you need a boat, because you always got to look at, you know, the objectives that your opponent is giving you, so you can either get a reward or you can get hurt at the end of the game by losing some points. And believe me, I know about that. I know about
now,
that.
Something that's really interesting about this game, which I really think is really needed in this hobby, is this technology that they're using on the boards called Hold Fast.
Hold fast.
Hold fast.
Hold fast.
And it says stop the slip. And you put the tiles on here, and the tiles have it on here.
They don't move,
and
y'all.
they don't move.
They don't move.
They don't move.
They don't move.
So that allows you to have your tiles, so you don't have to worry about them falling off the board or sliding
Look at
around.
that, family. Look at that. Look at that, family.
It holds.
It holds.
It's not sticky. It's not sticky.
No.
But it just holds. It helps the tiles grip.
Yes.
And it allows you to put other tiles on top.
Yes, and it's really a unique thing. Now, the theme really comes out. I mean, you start off, your player board is water.
Water.
It's nothing but water.
And 2 survivors.
And 2 survivors. And you got to make sure that you start building your settlement.
Well, you get 1 landmass.
You get 1 little landmass.
And
Well, 1 little I guess
it's a land mass.
Yeah,
and then you got to start putting things around it to make it bigger masses and get things out of it, like gardens and ships and all that stuff.
And you know, it does spread out.
It does.
Even though it's 4 rounds, it does spread out.
Yeah, eventually you'll have about half of this board covered in different tiles. Now, all of the tiles are T-shaped.
Yes.
And you've got to maneuver them. You can turn them on the other side, maneuver them to make them fit and to try to get advantages. Because you want to get at least 3 of the same together so you can put bigger tiles. And if you get 5 of the same icons together, you can put down a monument.
Yes. Now the one thing, the black, I think this is the blue buildings, they do give you like scrap, and scrap is a 2 is a 2 tile.
Yeah.
But see, on the 2 tiles, the scrap will always have a very evil thing on them. Is junk, plastic. It's plastic, and you don't want a lot of plastic.
You do not,
because it does not help you at all.
Yes.
So you're trying to avoid plastic, but with scrap, you get plastic, and you get something good.
And to get more survivors, you have to cover these little life rafts or these life preservers. So every time you take off a life preserver, you get another survivor.
Yeah, but if you want another survivor, you can always give them like a little home here. You can always, go and build them a home, but they don't go to this home. They go somewhere on your board. They got to go to work, and they go somewhere to give you another chance to use the ability again that you already put down on one of the buildings. So it's really a very cool game.
Yeah.
It's a cool game.
And you also get a chance to feed your survivors not only from fishing, but you also get extra points if you can box in fish, to have a little pond around your little settlements, which I think is just a way for you to have more food. I think the thought process is you can put a little lake around or whatever.
Those poor little fishies are going to go. They're going to get eaten up. Because you need to.
The survivors got to survive. They got to survive.
But Starla, that's all you're going to eat is just fish.
No, because you got your greenhouse.
That's right. You got your garden.
You're going to have your seaweed.
Yeah, seaweed.
And your kelp.
Yes.
Lots of kelp and fish.
A lot of kelp. There's going to be a lot of salad.
But it makes you think, what if we were in a big water mass, how would we make it?
I don't know.
You would hope that you have a vortex.
I hope so. We're looking for a vortex.
Yeah, and when you're drafting, they have the numbers on the vortex.
Yes.
So like right now we're on the 2nd round, and then when you go to your next round, you're going to turn this over, and then it's 1 to 3.
Yes.
And then it's back on this side. It gives you your round numbers, so 2 or 4. Or 1 or 3.
And the really cool thing is that once you pick, like every round, you're going to switch off and give your opponent the next one. You're just going to draft from that, which is really interesting. And it keeps you on your toes. Because, I have a really good pick of tiles now, but I know I'm going to have to give them up. Am I going to get that one tile I need back again? We don't know. So,
making decisions.
Now, the artwork, really cool.
Yes, I love the back of the cards. Are beautiful.
Yes, the cards that you use, they're really cool. And the art is really vibrant and really nice. Now, this is a prototype, so I definitely want to let you know. But, I like the art. It's really cool. And the components, like we said, the hold fast, really, it really holds everything together. And, because, like you hate when somebody come by or you do it, you hit your player board.
And knock things everywhere.
And you're like, where's my stuff go? I'm upset, but now you don't have that.
You don't have that worry.
You don't have
that worry at all. Yeah. So Kalypso is an interesting game. It's thematic.
Yes.
It just draws you in because of all the different things you have to do, and it makes you really think you're surviving in the water.
Yes. Yes. Now, with our game, it really stretched out, and I was really trying to, put down buildings to kind of help me, with my, my objectives. But I did get my objectives done.
Yeah.
And when you don't get your objectives done, those points hurt. Those negative points at the end hurt, and they hurt me.
But you got to make a decision. Are you going to focus on objectives, or are you going to focus on building buildings or putting out monuments? It's always about making those decisions.
Now, you were putting out some monuments.
I did.
You were putting out, because we also have in-game bonuses that comes from the notice board. And in this one, you get, every monument is 11 points, and then you earn an additional 4 points per monument. Star did pretty good on that one.
Yeah, the last game we had, I think I had 3 monuments or something like that. So, you got to figure out what's going to help you the most in the end.
But the one that really helped you was this notice board with the fish. If you didn't close one fish,
that's it.
You were able to get 2 victory points per enclosure. Now I thought Starla wasn't enclosing no fish. I had 2, and I said, "Oh yeah, I got at least 2." I look over to Starla. She had what about
5? I had 5 fish enclosures.
that? Sunk me, y'all. That sunk me.
See, your opponent over here, at least with mine, he's over here worried about what I'm doing. He should have been worried about himself. I wasn't thinking about him. I already knew what I was trying to do. I wanted to get the fish. You got to think about it. You're trying to keep your people alive. So they need lots of fish, and you need gardens, and you need both. So you don't think like that.
I'm trying to do my best. I was trying to do my best.
But see, the monuments help beautify the settlement because you want it to look nice.
She always thinks about real world, and she wins.
That's the way you do it.
Like telling you.
You know, food, a nice place to stay, some monuments to make it look beautiful. I mean, that's how you think.
But this is a very interesting game with some very interesting components and a very interesting system of how you can keep your tiles together.
Hold fast.
Yes. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
Now, family, it's coming to Kickstarter, but don't just take our word for it. See if your family or game group will like it. So definitely check it out. Starla, where can you find OFPG out there in all this water? Because we are swimming.
Well, if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games,
yes,
you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, Threads, TikTok, on our website, and right here on YouTube. Right here.
Family, thank you so much for coming out and seeing our preview of Kalypso. It's a lot of water, people, a lot of water. Thank you, Inside Up Games, for sponsoring this preview. And if you have any questions or comments, family, put it down below. But other than that, hey, family, even if all this water's around us, we still love you. Bye now. Buddy.